So, my people, today I want to talk about countries that you need to avoid, especially for our women. If you are a Nigerian, if you are a Ghanaian, if you are a Cameroonian, Zimbabwean, Congo, whatever part you come from in Africa, it is very important that you follow this video, you watch this video to the end. Especially those of you that want to relocate, especially those of you that want to japa, especially those of you that want to base. This video is for you. These countries I want to mention, you need to avoid these countries that I want to mention on this video. If you are a person that is planning to travel, if you are a person and a lady that is planning to relocate, avoid these countries that I'm going to mention because I'll be telling you, I'll be speaking from experience. These countries I want to mention, they are in the Middle East. Avoid this country. If you are a lady, if you are a woman, if you are a female, no matter your age, avoid these countries. Why? I will tell you the reasons. Because in these countries, if you are going, once you get to the airport, first of all, they will collect your passport. And your employer, your agent will not tell you all these things before you relocate. The agent no will tell you the main details of the job before you move because some of you are just desperate. You don't ask questions. And even if you have questions, because your agent just wants to collect your money, so they will not give you full details. Many of our women that goes to these countries I want to mention, first when they get to the airport, they first of all collect their passports. Once they collect their passports, now when they are taking the way they are going to start working, some of them 3-4 months they will not be allowed to step outside. They will just be indoors. Some of them, where they are going to be working, they will not have proper feeding. Some of them, the place, their employer will not even allow them to go outside and receive fresh air. This is from experience because I've lived in the Middle East before. So avoid this. Listen very well because there are a lot of stories online. There are a lot of things online where people are not told the reasons, but when they go in, they start crying. So in order for you not to fall in the same situation, listen very well and take this video very, very seriously, especially our ladies, because most of these things they happen to our women all the time. So if you never knock for 2 weeks, some of you even 3 days, you need to shake. So if you be that kind of person, you know we fit this kind of work because they don't even allow you go outside. So how you want to get boyfriend? And if you never marry, sometimes 2 years you never step outside. How do you want to meet your husband? These are the things that is happening. These things they happen, but many of our people don't know. Your agent no go tell you this thing before you walk out. Your traveling agent, your that's why they carry you. Your connection no go tell you all these things before you move. And that is why many people, once they enter, they start regretting. And once you enter, once they collect your passport from the point of entry like this, your employer will be waiting for you. Some of them, the agent that took you will just be waiting. As you enter, they will just collect your passport. Once they collect your passport, you cannot do anything. Anything they tell you, you have to obey. This is why you need to be very, very careful. And this is why you need to listen and avoid this country. Because these countries, except they give you work permit for hand before you come up for your country, except your agent give you work permit for your hand and it states the type of job in your contract and you confirm that okay it is real and you have some testimonies from people that already follow this route, except you get testimony. If you don't get testimony, if you never get testimony, some of them will even give you fake contract. What they say, if you reach there, now made you go to do. So they would have lied to you, they would have deceived you. So make sure that before you make any step, make sure that before you take any move, you have already gotten testimony. People, the agency, they already take some people travel out and they have testimony, then tell you stories. Say, okay, this is how it is. This is how the thing they work. Now, so it they be. It is true that they are working like this. They are working as a cleaner. It is true that they are working in a restaurant. That it is true that they are working in hospitality industry. They are working in hotel before you make any move. Otherwise, don't take the risk. Make sure you ask questions. Make sure you make your research before you make any move. Number one of this country that you need to avoid, na Qatar. Number two, na Oman. Number three, na UAE. Most of our women that are going there, they tell you that they work. Most of them are not really working. Most of them now another thing that they do. Most of them now ASHWO job that they do for there. So make sure so you understand. Another place now Egypt, nothing they there. Another place now Tunisia. Somebody go tell you say in the go Tunisia. Which work they there for Tunisia? Avoid this country. Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, all these countries, jobs no really dey for our women. So anybody will tell you say, I want to take you to this country for job, make sure you ask questions very well so that you no go make mistake, so that you no go suffer. Because you fit there 2 months, 3 months, some of them 6 months, 1 year, they not allow you go outside. You dey inside, locked inside. And if you be person who say you dey always like knacking, how do you want to survive for that kind of situation? And also some of una 2 days, if una never knack, that's why una body go to shake, una go to be like cock, una go to be like hen, una body go to shake. So if you be that kind of person, avoid this country. Once your agent don't mention this country, give you just carry your slippers, dust am like this, take off and run. Because the jobs wey dey there now made. Some of them and not be just ordinary made. Some of them now like they lock you, like say you dey cage. So avoid this country so that you no go regret.